Nobody see your lie, see?
No, not yet. It comes. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
We didn't announce anything or so it's fine. I can watch live. You're a little bit out of the screen, actually. You're a little out of the screen. I think we can turn it slightly more. Better.
Hello.
Hey everyone. Let me just quickly see that I also set it up on the phone here. Oh, we have something like 8 people. Hey. Hi. How are you?
8 people.
Say hello.
Say hello.
You say hello. I'm just setting up a few things here, so.
Can you away from me?
Tang's doing some small bracelet stuff here at the moment. Maybe you can show them.
No, you need to spin. No.
What? No.
Like that. You need to spin them.
How do I know what I need to do?
Just spin it like this.
How do I know that?
You don't know that? Then I show you here.
Well, maybe you should have shown me that before. So why do I need to spin it?
Spin it already.
Okay.
No, that knock him inside.
Can you lift your arm so we're not touching the blanket so much? This is very fiddly. Okay. That looks very tight. Okay, maybe show them what you did.
Better?
I think it's a bit too tight, actually.
Too tight?
Yeah, it does look a bit tight. Don't you think? No.
No. See?
King Rice says, I like your eyes. Whose eyes? Mine or his?
Ooh.
Well, let me get that on this phone, so it's gonna be easier to answer your questions and react to you, because this is quite small, actually. Both are cute. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Where's our current live one, actually? I'm trying to search for this live right now in
my breakfast.
In the app.
I made it. The whale. See? It's a whale.
Oh, you didn't make the whale, right?
It's a whale.
No, but you did not make the whale. You only made the bracelet, right?
Yeah, I found the whale. Then.
Where did you get the whale from, anyway?
From the necklace. But it's
which necklace?
Your necklace.
My necklace? My necklace?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never wear it. See? You even don't remember it.
Apparently, no. You videos live. I actually want to change the title of this live, but I can't do this from here. I think you didn't. You had to change it before we went live, right?
Change what?
The title of this video. The title of this live session. Oh, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Not a big deal. How's everyone? Top of your bag? Oh, what flag? That's basically an LGBT flag with all the new colors and the circle, and kind of like the most updated version, I think, at least to my knowledge. I mean, you maybe correct me if I'm wrong, because these flags tend to change a lot, so I'm not even sure if this is a current version or not. At least it was the current version back a few months ago. The flag is not a country flag, it's an LGBT flag. Meaning it just represents, you know, LGBTQI and trans people, and let me look up what the colors and the ring actually mean. I forgot.
Make America straight again. What was that?
What? Dude, what?
What is that, dude?
First of all, we're not in America.
Yeah.
And secondly, I don't really know what that is really supposed to mean. I mean, you know that America was one of the first countries that was quite open to LGBT people, right? Oh, we've got nice people here, it seems. What? Put that on quiet.
I put on quiet already.
No, you did not. Here. No, it's quiet. Thanks, Gluglo. Have a nice day, yeah? Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Easy. Success. Oh. Wow, the fan is really loud here.
Yeah, the fan's really loud. Okay, got you on this phone now, so it's a bit easier to read stuff here. This is really tiny on that phone. Bombjohn said, like, support game, please. What do you mean? Which game? What time is it? It is 3:40-ish. 3:38, actually, in the afternoon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we haven't been online for quite a while, basically during the entire Christmas and New Year's season. Quite frankly, we just kind of needed a break, I think. And now we're slowly coming back. Well, we did not have any time to prepare any pre-edited video, so we thought we'd just spontaneously come live for a moment at least. Thanks, so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody said this so pretty.
I am. Anyway.
Oh yeah, in India it's already 8 p.m., right? I think in Vietnam it's also, I think in Vietnam it's 9 right now, right? 6 hours or 7 hours difference? I forgot.
9, I think. 6 hour difference.
Is it 6 or is it 7 hours difference right now?
I don't know. I think it's 6.
I'm not quite sure, but in Vietnam, where we used to live, it's even later, so yeah. Look up here. Thank you. Hi, Maliki. Hi to Turkey. Nowadays you say Turkey, right? Or is it Turk? How do you say that actually? Turkey or Turkey? I know that you guys kind of wanted to have it, the more official name now, as far as I know. Gabriel, you hope you can attend our wedding. Actually, we are already married. We married in 2022. Actually, more than 2 years ago.
Married 2 years already.
So Melike is Turkey, is that right? Do I
Huh?
pronounce this correctly? Because actually, I've only ever read it so far. I never heard anyone saying it, so I really am not sure how to pronounce it. Oh, cool, thanks. Yeah, I actually think we should go to Istanbul at once, honey.
Istanbul?
Yeah, somebody said like come to Istanbul, and actually I only had like a transfer in Istanbul once, but only at the airport, so that doesn't really count. Which was 12 hours, which was
I've never
ridiculously
been
long.
there. Is it beautiful?
I think it's quite a fascinating city, yeah. Istanbul is like literally part Asia, part Europe, so on the continents,
Mm.
Um, I've heard that it's quite a vibrant and interesting city. Kabir says that they will hold the wedding in Asian style a second time. That sounds good. I think Chang would like that, right? You would like that?
Like we have a second wedding.
Setting wedding, Asian style.
I don't know. Haven't take a lot of money anyway.
That's true, yeah. Money is probably gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
Thanks for pretty again.
Thank you. Hot, 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 hot. Send hot.
How are you guys doing? Where are you all from? I have seen India, I've seen Turkey already. There's somebody speaking German, so maybe you're in Germany. Where are the others from? Some soon. Sounds interesting, actually. Yeah, I also heard that Istanbul is quite chaotic, but to be honest, after living in Hanoi for 10 years, it's nothing that scares me, so... I mean, Hanoi is far from being orderly, really. King Rice says, also gay, but act like I'm straight. I feel scared of my family and friends and relatives. That's very unfortunate, actually. I hope that at some point you can kind of live freely and don't have to hide. The fan from this laptop is really loud, actually.
Yeah. We put the bike for quiet.
No, quiet is too much. I mean, too low. Just default, I think it's okay. Or maybe we can manually set it to like 4,000 or so, rather than 5. I think for a while it should be okay, as long as you're not doing too many crazy things. What is in wall? Yeah, our wall is a bit weird, I would say. Like, there's a lot of things flying around on the wall. Well, you do see the pride flag, then there's a picture of a Swedish-Danish sea battle that we picked up on the flea market. I don't really think this actually fits here anymore, to be honest. But we're using it more like a pin wall right now. So you see like there's some pictures attached to it and some random stuff. There's an umbrella that looks like a sword and some other stuff. Somebody said they just called the police. Why you call the police?
Why? I call police.
Yeah, the picture looks like a battlefield. I don't know which battle this is, but it is a battle between Danish and Swedish ships. You can kind of see the flag here. Oh my god, it's hard to see. Here's the flag. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure what this police thing was about, but good that you're just kidding. Mr. Kim Julian says, nice wife, by the way. Well, officially, Tang's my husband, not my wife. But, I don't know, we already talked about the non-binary thing, right?
I think so.
You would say that fits you?
I mean, like, I'm freely about me, so what people identify me is not my problem.
I think, quite frankly, Tang doesn't really care much about how to, like, what kind of term or phrase really fits, so, yeah. Hi to St. George. Welcome. You like the picture? I mean, the battle picture here. That's so random, really. We just picked this up on the flea market for like, I think €5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really cheap. And basically, we got this picture when, like, in the very, very first few months, we went. I think 2 months even or so, or 3 months or so. Briefly after moving to Germany. And so we had nothing on the wall yet, and we just picked that up. Kim Julian asked, like, what's your gender? Well, I identify as male, and Tang is kind of in between, I would say. Right? Like, more slowly, more and more in the direction of non-binary, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
No. And again, you're so beautiful. I never get to say it. Tang, you're so beautiful.
Somebody say something, so. I
We are having a game running, by the way, in case you're wondering what Tang is doing all the time. He's actually playing a little bit on the side. Thank you, Gabrielle. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Drishti? Is that right? Tang is cute and beautiful, and Eti is so handsome. Thank you.
see if somebody tell you that.
Hi, Jenny. Hi to Brazil. Well, you're cute and beautiful. I'm just handsome. I'm not cute. I'll be cute too. Why can I not be cute?
You are so cute.
Somebody said, I love your hair so much. Your hair.
Thank you. If you see in my floor, our floor is a lot of my hair. Losing.
Yeah, true. That's... I don't know why you always lose so much hair.
No, if the hair keep longer, then they get loose easier because it's heavy and the fit of the hair is not strong
True.
to
Yeah.
hold the hair back, you know.
True. That's probably true. But really, there's a lot of hair flying around. It's kind of like having a dog or a cat.
Oh, see, you see how I married. After that, you get the dog. It's lovely.
I'm really romantic with each other.
So romantic.
Hi, Jeremiah. Oh, you're 15. Wow, so young. And New Mexico, cool. I have never been to New Mexico. I don't even know that much to be honest about New Mexico. somebody from Vietnam. Hey. Tang Ting. Tang Ting.
When I was 13 years old, I know I'm gay. Well, it's quite early, right?
That's kind of normal, I would say. No?
No, I'm not I'm gay. I mean, I accept I'm gay when I'm 20.
Well,
Right.
accepting that you're gay is a different thing from knowing it.
Oh,
Like, I knew I'm gay probably when I was, I don't know, 11 or 12 also, something like that. But really coming out, I think the first time was around 16, 17. And then I'm starting to actually live openly gay. Maybe it was more like towards 18 or so, I think. Roughly.
mm,
When did you know that you're gay? I mean, not accepting, but when did you know?
I think it's quite late. 18 something.
That late?
Yeah.
And before that, you never had the idea that maybe you like guys?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow. That is actually quite late, yeah. King Rice, your English is completely okay, don't worry. That's why I understand everything, so don't worry, everything's fine. And yeah, do seem like generally most of you are a little bit younger, right? Like around 20 and younger. Nature Queen is asking what my job is. Yeah, I'm basically still an editor. I work for a private company right now, and it's a bit more like data analysis you can say. Although like my main responsibility is still very text based, so still pretty much an editor. And I used to work for a newspaper in Vietnam, and before that also for scientific journals. So basically for the last, I don't know, 8, 9 years or so, I've been an editor, writer, translator sometimes. Yeah. Tang is asking where you're from.
I'm from Vietnam.
And well, I was born in Germany, but I also lived in Vietnam for nearly 10 years.
But does that mean you are Vietnamese?
No, I'm not.
You are German.
I'm not Vietnamese, but I'm not Vietnamese, but I'm also not really German anymore. I mean, there's parts of both in it, I think. I don't know. When you live abroad so long, like a decade, things really change, and Germany doesn't really feel like home in that way to me. It's more like it's a country I know very well, yes, of course. But there's also lots of things after 10 years that I don't know anymore about Germany that I don't understand. And yeah, some of those are good ones, some are not so good ones. But I wouldn't say like I'm like this is not really I don't know, I don't really feel like 100% German, whatever that means, you know. Doesn't make any sense to me anyway. That's good, Kim Julian, that you don't hate LGBTQ because you are on an LGBTQ channel right now. It's completely okay if you're straight, don't worry. We're happy to have you here. Kavi is asking how old we are. How old are you?
I'm 18.
I feel like it doesn't matter what I would say, I'm gonna get punished for that. Let's say we do start with a 3 already. Or like Tang is 18.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Tang wants to be 18. Let's say Tang identifies as 18.
You say too much.
That's so funny. Thank you, I don't know how to pronounce it, AOF part 98. Thank you. can't really read your name actually, Miss. How are you?
I don't know, Mr.
It's kind of
Serene.
hard to read the text. But yeah, we'll try to upload a bit more. Actually, we are thinking about how we can maybe design our videos in a way that they're not that time intensive. Because like right now, when we do a normal video, and especially if there's a lot of talking, it's the editing of the video and then the subtitles. And to be honest, the subtitles is my job, and so yeah, doing this on the side next to my nearly full-time job, it's just sometimes really hard to do this like every week. Sometimes that's difficult to fit in because of course you do sometimes other things. So, but we are thinking about maybe making videos that don't have so much talking. Maybe it's easier, or go live like now, which I actually quite like because it doesn't really cost us much preparation. We can just do it, and yeah, I think maybe we will switch around a bit. But we will try to be on and more visible again. Yep. It's so nice that you're waiting for our videos, by the way. Ting Rai says, I don't want long hair, I always want short hair.
Yeah, it's short, your short hair. A little bit.
Nature Queen. Yeah, I did say scientific journals, yes. Well, I don't know what you mean with a degree in science. So in English, if you say science, you usually mean more like natural sciences. I do hold a degree in Vietnamese studies, a bachelor and a master. And so, but the editing that I did for the articles is not so much based on the content of whatever the article is about, but rather in terms of language and scientific guidelines and stuff like that. So, like things like citations and all that. So it's more than just proofreading, but it's not like I actually have to know each of the topics in and out. So, for example, I edited papers related to religious music or Vietnamese economy or, I don't know, politics and history and all kinds of stuff, really. And no, I don't know all of these topics, but I do know the language and I do know how to write a paper, so that's what I did. And yeah. Yeah, you can guess how old we are. Hi to Florida. Hallo Andrea, uns geht's gut. Danke, wie geht's dir? Tang says your Vietnamese accent is quite good. You mean probably mine? I don't know. He's Vietnamese, so obviously his Vietnamese is good. Mine is...
My Vietnamese is perfect.
my Vietnamese is getting a bit rusty actually because we're not really using it so much nowadays. Asian people don't age, bro. Yeah, that's partially true actually. Yeah.
No, because we skincare every day. It's a beauty of trying.
Kim Julian, like our profile picture is an old man? Huh?
Huh?
Did I miss something? That's us, like, I don't know, 2 years ago or so. When did we take our profile picture? Do you remember?
2 years ago.
Maybe?
Mm.
Yeah, so we're actually 2 years younger. Not old. Yes, I think if you have a problem with the LGBT flag, you shouldn't be here.
No, let's be here, it's fine.
No, like the person was like, ew, get that LGBT flag away.
It's to be here, it's fine. So maybe he can shout a little bit for his like it easier. You know?
How is your German going?
Sehr gut.
No, actually his German is getting better and better by the day, really. Step by step. I think during, around summer time, so like June, July or so, I'm supposed to have B1 level, which is like relatively decent but still kind of simple conversations and stuff, and I think he can have a job with that, where he also needs to talk a bit more than with that level. So let's see. Let's see. Bye, Tang. Again, good night. Yeah, I don't know, Maliki, why the haters are wasting their time here. I don't understand haters on social media anyway. I mean, whoever is doing that must have a pretty boring life, honestly. Like, I maybe I'm so busy, I don't know, but just the thought of going online and wasting my time criticizing and bashing other people just seems like a pure waste of time. I don't know. I don't actually comment or interact that much with other people on social media anyway, and if I do it, then I try to be as positive as possible. Or it's just like a neutral kind of discussion or whatever. I can't imagine wasting my time criticizing or bashing other people. I don't know. If there are some haters left here right now, you could try to explain why you're actually doing that. I don't know. Mari, my son is gay and always worry about discrimination. Have you guys ever felt discriminated against, and how did you deal with it? Did you ever feel discriminated?
I even don't know what that would mean.
Like somebody judges or treats you in a bad way just because you are gay?
I think it's a lot of things happen with me in Vietnam. Like I have a lot of time happen people like this, but yeah. Just my personality is that I don't care. I mean, there's sometimes I feel like but just need a motivation from people, from family, from friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I think up to a certain level, really not caring that much is probably a good idea. And I think all of us, LGBT people, at some point kind of grew a thicker skin.
Mm.
Of course, it does sometimes bother, it is sometimes annoying. But to be honest, like, hiding isn't an option, because that would just be terrible. And so we just kind of deal with that, I guess. But mostly just ignore it, actually, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think some LGBT people uh, they're quite tough because they are is usually get to get abused or something, like they have to fight for themselves.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that Tang and I had it quite easy in life, mostly. I mean, to be honest, I grew up in a village that was not very gay friendly, and that's also the reason why I came out also relatively late, like with 17, 18, which is for
Same with,
yeah, but for Germany that's actually kind of late. Like nowadays, most teens come out much earlier here, around like 13, 14 even or so, and they can live relatively open nowadays. But when I grew up, that's of course, you know, by that time it's like 20 years ago now, and then on the countryside, it still was a bit not so cool. But still, I would say I had a relatively easy life compared to many of you guys actually living in India or South Asia or parts of Africa, for example, where like things are really a lot more difficult, like and seriously dangerous sometimes. Uh, I don't think I was ever seriously in danger for being gay, and so that's why I would say I had it relatively easy. And I think the same is true for you, right? Like you were not really in danger ever because you were gay, right?
no.
No. I think for both of us, it's just like the usual thing, like people staring at you, people maybe insulting you, or asking stupid questions like, why are you doing this? Why do you have this lifestyle? Or whatever. Or like, ew, this is against nature, blah blah. But to be honest, all of these arguments are so weak, and after a while you just hear them 100 times and or even more, and so
Yeah.
you don't really take that serious at some point anymore.
And the point is like family and friends support us a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Maria would say. Like, it's, if you know, the best thing I think that you can do is support your son in any way possible, and just show him that he's loved and that he's supported, and that he has a place to return to, and where he can feel home and safe and all that.
You know, typical Asian mom is like, I remember, my mom told, have a guy in a I think when when I'm in school, have a guy bully me, and my sister stepped there to protect me. It's so cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
And my family region that time is they are like a fighter group, you know. So after that, nobody touched me or something on. Oh, when I was young, so small kid, my mom just took me in my hand. Who bullied you? Who like this? It's so funny.
Yeah. So as a parent, you really
Yeah.
just be supportive, and that's worth a lot, really.
Who beat my kid?
Chloe said, "Happy New Year, Happy New Year." Sorry, I'm a bit behind with the comments because we were so long talking about that. Who's cooking? We can both cook, but
No.
Tsang is cooking most of the time, and yeah, I think this is Tsang's better with that, definitely. I can cook too, but to be honest, most of the time I just don't. So it's kind of like his kitchen. I got sent out the kitchen several times already, right? Anu girl, Happy New Year. Yeah, thanks for agreeing, Malika. Happy New Year to everyone who just said Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Sorry, I missed a few of them because we were talking about this one comment for a while. Kabir, we're not exactly saying which city we're from, of course. That's not so smart. But we're in North Germany. Yeah, I think you're right. Haters are just not so happy, and that's why they're doing it, I guess. Melika is asking, can they have a look at your rings? They look so good. Can you show your rings?
Which one?
All of them. I don't know which ones, just show all of them.
I think I don't have three of this. See?
My nose is so itchy today.
This is my wedding ring. This is my mother ring, and this is my ADHD ring, so I can spin it.
On the other hand?
The other hand is my so I only have one. It's engagement ring.
Nature Queen, Eti, by what you just said, you must have seen a lot of pain and suffering when your work as an editor took you to places. I'm glad you found comfort in dying. Thanks. Yeah, actually, most of this is now true. Like, the editing that I'm doing now has to do with NGO and NGO stuff and activism. And so basically, I read about all the bad things that happen in the world, and yeah, it's worse than news, really. But it's also very interesting at the same time. I mean, I'm learning a lot about the world, but it's just sometimes I would like not to see so much. Anu says, I always hate those who hate our kind of people. Me, Anu, girl, woman, bisexual, queer, bisexual, and everybody humans. I love you. I guess, thank you, Anu. There was a lot of all capital, so Kind of difficult to read, but it's okay. Thank you, Alison, for the warm and wonderful new year. Wishing you the same. Kim Anh Thân says, Xin chào. Xin chào. Oh, and Claudia says, hi. Hi, Claudia. Yeah, Malika did want to see all of your rings. And Malika, what are you actually? I kind of have the tendency to say she, but I might be wrong. Maybe correct me.
How is she? She wants to see the ring.
Not necessarily. But yeah, they like the rings, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anu. We'll do our best to stay safe. And greetings to Finland. Wow, I got through all the questions. That's cool. At the moment, at least. Yeah, Malika is a girl. You're right.
Told ya.
It's kind of funny sometimes, you know, when you answer comments or interact with people who you just basically see the name and maybe a little picture or so. Then I don't know. Sometimes you do get a feeling of what type of person that must be, but of course you can. Bless you. Can also be sometimes completely wrong with that. Use a blanket.
It's so cold.
It got cold. It's actually 21 degrees in here. It's not that cold. It's not that cold. But yeah, it's cold outside right now. Oh. Wait, I need to translate that last comment. Elena, right? Is that your name? Thank you very much. Hallo Peggy, schön dich hier zu sehen.
Hello,
Wie geht's
Peggy.
dir? Really? I'm the first foreign person who pronounced your name correct? Malika, right? Is that... I think that's what I said, didn't I? How can you not pronounce that right? I think that's actually kind of, I don't know, quite straightforward. It's a nice name, by the way. I don't know, has a nice vibe to it, I think. Wie geht's dir, Peggy? Really? People are saying me like? What? I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know. I didn't even come up with that at all. I don't know. Tying your hair is getting so long, just so beautiful, says Alison.
Thank you.
How long do you want to have your hair?
Into my ass.
It's gonna be so much hair on the ground.
What? You don't like it?
I'm not sure. Nature Queen. Yeah. I mean, the scientific ones are mostly in scientific journals, of course, so they're all over the world, basically. I mean, most I think were in Vietnamese journals. Some are in some American or UK journals. But it's pretty much just scientific journals, of course, and depends on what kind of article there was. Obviously, there's some that are in more political journals, some are in more historical ones, some like social sciences and whatever stuff. So yeah, they are somewhere, but to be honest, I don't really know where. Very often, you know, I would basically get the article ready before the journal would then process it. And sometimes I didn't even interact with the journal very much, just like look at the guidelines and stuff like that, for example, but don't actually talk to them, you know. Schön, dass dir gut geht, Peggy. Yeah, braids is a good idea, listen. Definitely. We should braid Tang's hair.
You want to do it?
How do I do that now?
Yeah.
I need more space, more light, and both hands.
I have enough light for you.
No, it's getting dark already, by the way, guys. Like it's 4 p.m. now, and you can slowly see that it's getting a bit darker. This is so weird, by the way. Like after 10 years of living in Vietnam, and obviously for Tang his whole life, in Vietnam, I think the difference between summer and winter is like 1 hour, maybe, right?
No, 2 hours.
I think two. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that you don't really feel that very much. Whereas here in Germany, in the summer, it can be sunlight at 10 p.m. in the summer, and now it's getting dark at like 4 p.m. So it feels really strange. And I'm not, even though I was born here, I'm not used to this anymore.
Yeah, like winter don't have sun and summer like the day never end.
P. Lala says, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, by the way, that my husband, so they're also a gay couple, also doesn't like the idea of me having long hair. Yeah. I don't know, I'm fine with him having long hair at the moment. I don't know. I also like him with short hair, to be honest.
Oh, so cut it.
No, you don't need to cut it just because I also like you with short hair. I don't know. I'm curious what you're gonna do with the long hair. The short hair is definitely less annoying. Like sometimes the hair is like in my face when we're in bed, or I don't know. Or it's on the floor, like I said a lot. But it also looks nice. So I don't know. As long as you want to try that, yeah, it's fine. What are our names meaning? Well, Etienne is actually quite simple. I think it's the French version of Stefan, or Stefan in German, which I think is the crowned one or something like that. Not sure. What does Tang mean?
It means gray, green, fresh, virgin.
That sounds so innocent.
I'm innocent anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Anu. Hi to Malaysia. This is so cool, by the way. Like, seriously, our channel is not that big yet. But I think we have people from all over the world regularly. And I find this so fascinating. Every time I answer the comments, and you know that we're still trying to answer all of the comments, even though it gets kind of difficult sometimes. But basically, I'm sitting there with, like, I do need a proper translator to do that. Either use something like Chrome where I can auto-translate everything, or like, I don't know, another one where I can translate the comments, because a lot of you guys comment in your language, obviously, and that's nice. But I do realize like how many from you guys are from all over the world, and that's so cool, really. So hi to Malaysia, and hi to Finland, and
delete the scam for the food already. I have no food to eat it.
where, which one? Could be. He's talking about the game. Don't
3,000.
Claudia said today is a long day. Sunset is half an hour later than the end of December, and it's sunny outside. Yeah, true. It's a lot sunnier today than it was the last few weeks. Claudia's also here. Peggy says she misses you singing.
Yeah, I want to try
Yeah.
to sing again. I don't know it. Or now I'm in the vacation mood of singing.
Yeah, actually, Tang's choir was on vacation during the whole Christmas time, and now the leader of the choir is currently sick. So it has been like almost a month now, I think, that you didn't go singing, right?
Mm.
And like during that time, he also started singing with some of the other members of the choir privately.
And he also go right now.
He's also on holiday, right? Yeah. So it's a bit of a break time at the moment, really.
Mm.
Thank you, Anu. You have so many nice comments today. It's so nice. Medica says your hair looks good in every way. So short or long doesn't matter.
You.
Thank you, Mala. Have a beautiful evening too. And yeah, the name. So Claudia said in German that the name comes from a song, and yes, there is a song from Geshpati, right? Which is basically about making love, and this has also my name. So yeah, but yeah, no, seriously, the name has something to do with the holy Stefan, she said. Oh, Anu, I didn't know actually that the time in Finland is 1 hour ahead of us. That's interesting. I actually thought Finland has the same time in Germany. But there's actually 1 hour difference, okay. Oh, Malak. Good morning in to Texas, by the way. See, it's like people from all over today. It's so nice. We definitely had like India, Malaysia, Texas, New Mexico, Finland, several other places. I think I just forgot. Steve, what do you mean people have no principles and just live by emotions? I mean, that's true. Many do. That's why we have so many problems in the world, I guess. Addison says gradually it's getting lighter each evening.
What do you mean people don't have emotion?
I don't know.
People have to have emotion.
I still
That-
don't really know what you mean, Steve. Deny the obvious. What do you mean? Addison said gradually it's getting lighter each evening. Now it's not dark until almost 5 p.m. Yeah, actually this is kind of the same here too. It's getting darker now, but it's not dark yet. It will probably be dark, I don't know, in an hour or so, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. We're dark soon.
Oh, you're in New England. Okay, cool. We also have people from all over the US, it seems, today. Even though we don't have that many people watching right now, but it's cool. You're right, Steve. Feelings are not facts. I'm still kind of in the dark of what you're actually referring to, but yeah, that's fine, I guess. Anu says Vietnam and Sweden love Danish anyway. Hugs, always hugs. Thank you, Anu. Hi, Roar. Yeah, you're right, Medica. This is seriously nice about our channel. Like, even though we're quite small, I really appreciate having so many people from all over the world here, and we do get a lot of stories and interesting comments, where it's just like it's very nice to see how we can kind of bring this together. I'm actually really curious to see where this goes in the future. Oh, hi to Myanmar. Let's see, someone from Myanmar even. That's cool. I don't know. Most of the stuff that I know from Myanmar is not so positive at the moment. So like, you know, most of the politics and stuff, I don't know How's life in Myanmar? Peggy says, you look so beautiful with your long hair. And now the hair is longer than hers. Yeah, it's quite long actually.
Oh my god.
Right? It's already down here. Actually, it does get quite long. Yeah. It's like shoulder length already.
Thành this so giúp our mit den langen hagen. Sie sind sehr lange als meine.
Yeah, that's what I just
danke.
that's what I just translated for you. Oh, I know you're here for the first time. Really? Wow, cool. Well, very nice to see you here. Yeah, I thought so. That's difficult to stay in Myanmar. Like everything I hear from the country doesn't sound very good, actually.
What happened?
Basically, Myanmar is sort of in a civil war since the military took over. Lots of rebel groups are fighting the military. Situation is pretty bad, actually. Like the country is pretty much in like disarray, and not much is working anymore, I think.
Okay.
There's lots of conflicts and fighting and active civil war, actually, so it is actually seriously difficult. But you don't hear very much about Myanmar at the moment. Like most of the time you hear lots of stuff, of course, about Israel and Gaza, and sometimes you hear stuff about...
No, I'm not here about them either. I think because I'm still in a Vietnamese community.
Yeah, in Vietnam you never hear about anything, actually.
I never hear that much thing.
Like, yeah, you will hear, okay, there is a war, but they don't really tell you what it is about in Vietnam. Basically everything that could be kind of controversial, where people could have a different opinion, they don't usually tell you that very much in the news. Whereas like here it can get really heated up and really difficult. But there's also definitely a bias. So at the moment you definitely hear a lot more about Israel and Gaza and Ukraine and Russia. It's already not so wow anymore. Not so much a big topic anymore. And Myanmar you almost never hear anything about in Germany. So it's definitely a strong bias in media. And yeah, I know this from my job, of course, mostly. Nature Queen is asking, what are the places in Germany that you went to? Did you see most of the towns and cities yet? And did I take you to my hometown? No, I did not take him to my hometown yet. Actually, it's quite boring, to be honest. It's quite small. I did live in this area, though, before already, so...
And his passes were not that nice, so I don't think he's ready for that.
No, that's not really the problem.
Really?
No, there's just nothing left. Like, not much left of my past anymore. So, not many people there, you know? So that's not the problem. There's just nothing to see, really. How many cities and towns did you go to yet?
I go to München, Berlin, Frankfurt, Hanover,
Hamburg. You went to Lübeck, I think. Once.
Yeah, Lübeck.
Did you go to Schwerin?
Yeah, Lübeck, Schwerin.
So quite a few German cities and towns already. Not all of them. There's just too many of them. Malika says she wants hair as long as yours.
Oh,
Ginger is not ugly, by the way. I think so. Don't think that. Malika says that she has ugly short ginger hair. I don't think.
oh, I
Ginger
like
hair is-
ginger.
I like ginger hair too, actually. Addison says, with long hair, Tang can indulge in shopping for hair clips and hair jewelry. Please don't give him ideas.
That is a good idea.
No, Nature Queen. I didn't take him to my hometown yet. It's really just quite boring, honestly. I mean, what Tang said is true that I didn't have the nicest past, but I also kind of cut ties with everything in my old hometown, and I think nowadays there's barely anything left, to be honest. I mean, from my old relationships and like, you know, like families and friend ties and whatever. Most of that's not there anymore. IVXSTR. I have no clue if I can pronounce this name in any better way. I met that guy on Grindr last week. I'm surprised he's here with a girl. Oh, that's not a girl. That's a she-male. My bad. Oh, I guess you're just one of those haters again.
Yeah, and the story.
But none of
More
it.
detail, please.
Please, more detail. Yeah, I'm really interested in that Grindr story because none of us is using Grindr for years. But okay. Arno's 37. Hey, well, welcome to the club. Forever young, yeah. It doesn't feel that old, does it? Actually. Geht Tang noch im Chor singen, Peggy? Ja, er geht noch im Chor singen. Nur hat der Chor tatsächlich seit vor Weihnachten irgendwie schon Pause. Also die haben halt Weihnachtspause gehabt für 2 Wochen oder 3 sogar. Und jetzt ist die Chorleiterin krank und so zieht sich das jetzt irgendwie hin. Ich glaube, nächste Woche ist sie noch krankgeschrieben und dann darauf die Woche soll es wieder stattfinden. I don't really know what kind of mistake you mean. I don't see any reason why you need to say sorry. Malika says hair jewelry is a good idea. Yes and no. It probably looks good, but no, you shouldn't buy too much of that, I think.
No, I don't buy too much. My God.
Mario, hallo ihr zwei, vielen Dank für eure Antwort letztens über E-Mail. Oh, cool, hi. No, don't worry.
Real is always only lot of number. Lost my away.
True. At some point, age is just a number. That's true.
You just said about my age.
I did not say your age. You're the one who's like so concerned about the number, but I'm even older than you, and I pretty much don't really care about the number that much anymore. Remember when we had the girl and her friend over for dinner, and I said I don't really feel a big difference to them.
Who?
Age-wise. The girl that I help with English, you know.
She's 16. She have no
She's
concern.
19, not 16.
Oh, she's 19. She have no concern anyway.
The point was that there's not that much difference between. I mean, obviously we're more experienced and have done more stuff, but like in terms of what we want to do and things like that, it's not really that much different, you know. I mean, it's Sunday. We still like to sit around and play games, you know. Like it's not any different from being 19, actually. In a way.
No, don't think a 19 do it.
Nature Queen, don't worry, you didn't open up any old ones, as I really dealt with all these topics quite well, I think, and there's no real old wound or anything. It's really just I cut ties quite dramatically, and that was good for me. So there's just really not much left to go to in my hometown. That's why I say it probably would be rather boring actually, and it probably looks very different now. To be honest, I don't know. I've not been there for I don't know 15 years maybe or so. I have no clue. Definitely before Vietnam.
Maybe now change.
Hmm?
Maybe now it change.
Yeah, maybe it looks better now. Yeah, could be. In the past, it was always kind of like a boring city, town actually, not city. Although in German, by definition, it's a city, even though that starts at like 8,000 or so, or even lower. But yeah, it's quite a boring place actually. Medic is asking, what's your favorite song nowadays? Do you have a favorite song?
No.
I don't either actually. I listen to a lot of different
I
music.
have a thousand of songs right now. It's open. It's so. I mean, like I listen all of them.
Yeah.
Because to see the edit and the people around what they're doing, it's really good, really great. Don't have anything like have an earworm or something. Except Billie Eilish. Yeah.
Yeah, there are definitely a few artists that I like, but that also depends on my mood. So like,
If you don't play, can you change the time for the night longer?
then you need to drop out. Otherwise, I can't change that. You want to have the night longer? I can do that. We can make the night and the day longer if you want.
No, just the night longer is fine.
Just the night longer, okay. Mario, wie sieht's aus mit dem Deutschlernen? Fortschritte? Mein Freund ist momentan dabei, Deutsch zu lernen auf den Philippinen. Can you read that? Can you understand that?
Wie sieht es dem Deutschlernen aus? Für Mystiker, mein Freund ist momentan dabei, Deutsch zu lernen auf den Philippinen. Yeah. Oh, his friend study German too.
Yeah, his probably his boyfriend actually. The word Freund is kind of tricky in German because it can mean friend, it can also mean boyfriend.
Oh, his name is Mario.
Yeah, his name is Mario, yeah. I think, Mario, I think you mean your boyfriend, right? Dein festen Freund, also dein Partner? Oder meinst du einen platonischen Freund? Freund ist immer so ein doofes Wort auf Deutsch, wenn man nicht genau weiß, was gemeint ist. Aber ja, sein Deutsch ist langsam Stück für Stück ein bisschen besser. Also er soll eigentlich B1 im Sommer haben. Ich denke, das kriegt er auch hin.
See, you can try to sing too.
Huh? What does that have to do with that?
With your voice.
You read the next comment already. Medica said that my voice is very deep and you can try to sing a little. I don't really sing that well.
Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it.
Maybe you concentrate on playing. No, I mean, yeah, I've heard. I actually got a few comments every now and then about my voice, and maybe that I should speak something like doing voiceovers or whatever. I don't know. I could imagine doing that more than singing, to be honest. Hi, Emmanuel. Nice to see you. Yeah. Happy New Year, Roxica. I don't actually completely understand your comment without translating it, but you definitely wish us a Happy New Year, I can see. So, Happy New Year. It's getting kind of dark in here, by the way.
Yeah, it's getting dark already.
I think we need to. Does that help? Oops. Oh, that's a weird light. Let me see that I turn on some more light in a second. Edison says, like, once you lived more than half a century, numbers really don't matter in age. It's about the wisdom you've acquired. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. I also think, to be honest, age doesn't really matter at some point anymore. I mean, obviously you get older and weaker and more diseases and more other stuff, but But in terms of like what you want to do, how you want to live your life, and how you see yourself and all that, age doesn't really matter actually. That does sound very negative. I don't think it did, right?
Is it?
I'm sorry. Just realized when I said it, wait a second, maybe that was not so positive. Yeah, Mario said it was his boyfriend. Yeah, his boyfriend is also learning German. So see, if somebody says Freund in German, that can mean a friend. It can also mean a love partner. What's happening?
My feet.
Don't know what you did. Hi to India, Benita. Singing. No, I'm not gonna sing. I'm singing so bad, and I don't want to do that to you. Mala says you do have a very pleasant voice. I could see you being on one of the apps where you read and such. Yeah, maybe at some point that would be interesting. Yeah, I do think that would be interesting. Medic has handed my part by opening the singing topic, guys. Yeah. I think it's really better if I don't. Hi to Bangladesh, Dreamy Boy. New country. Hey, we had Bangladesh now. We didn't have Bangladesh yet today.
You take the day longer too?
Huh? What?
You change the night longer and the day longer too?
No, I'm on the chance tonight, but I'm actually not sure which direction I had to change it. You need to see if this actually works now or not. It's because it's called nighttime speed something, so I actually lowered the speed. I don't know if that's exactly doing what we want, but yeah. Sniper asks, where are we? We are in Germany right now. Dreamy Boy, do you guys married? Yes, we are married. We are married since end of July 2022. So over 2.5 years, roughly. Medic says opening new level every new country. What do you mean by new level? Like new age group or something? Or hi to Turkey or Turkey. Oh, you once won the singing contest. That's cool. And 20th place out of 20 contestants is at least not the 21st. Like, I once won a singing contest, got 20th place out of 20 contestants. Now I want to get 21st place.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim, we're warm. We have a blanket here, and it's actually not that cold in this corner of the room, at least, because we have computers around us, and it's quite warm here. Oh, Medika, you're saying something in Turkish. I don't know. Let me translate that. Actually, on the phone, I don't know why YouTube still doesn't offer this, but there's no translate button or so on the comment section here in the chat. So what I have to do is actually take a screenshot and then translate from the screenshot. That works. Oh, you're talking to the other Turkish person. Okay, fine. That's okay. Oh yeah. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but yeah, thanks. I did realize now that she's talking to you. So. I mean, generally it's fine if you guys use another language than English, of course. Like, we can kind of work around this, yeah. Mario is asking, why did we marry in Denmark back then? And the problem was that your new husband had to leave the country again, and then you have to do what we call in Germany Familienzusammenführung, so like the family reunification, technically. So like the process when you get your visa and stuff. So yeah, what we did is we married in Denmark because it was a hell of a lot easier in terms of paperwork, especially because we are from two different countries, and so in Denmark you don't need things like a birth certificate, for example. You don't need many documents at all, actually. It's really, really straightforward and really simple and really fast. And I organized this through an agency, so I hired an agency to do this with us. And basically, they just wanted to have, I think, two simple forms and a bit of proof that we're actually a couple. So we had to send them some pictures and some messages that just show that we actually interact with each other. It didn't really matter what it was. And then they were doing all the paperwork at the Danish authorities for us. And we really just had to come with our passports um, and dress up nicely, be happy, and and sign the paper, and that's it basically. So it was really, really straightforward and really easy, and it wasn't even that expensive. I think I paid like, I don't know, 800 euro or something like that for the whole thing. I could have done it myself, but then I would have had all the paperwork
You
with the
cannot
Danish authorities.
done with yourself in married.
No, I mean the paperwork doing myself, like
Oh.
the with the Danish authorities. But through the agency, it was a lot easier. And and yeah, we did that because we planned to visit friends here in Germany anyway, and so we kind of combined this. It sounds really odd, like, oh, let's visit some friends, and by the way, let's get married. It sounds so funny. No, but by that time, it wasn't super clear yet that we would actually move to Germany anyway. So briefly afterwards, it kind of became obvious that that's pretty much the only choice we have. But at that time, it was not yet clear, and we kind of, it took us a bit longer time to actually come up with a plan to move to Germany. Then moving to Germany was relatively easy though, because we were already married. I mean, easy in terms of paperwork, not easy as in, like, it was still a lot of work and still complicated to do, actually. America, now you're not the only Turkish person here, it seems. That's nice, actually. Oh, okay. Your name's pronounced Chowdash? Chowdash? Is that right? That's really interesting because I had no idea how to pronounce the C with the little hook there. Chowdash, see? I hope I pronounce this right. Correct me, please.
Cascas?
Yeah, like naturally, I would probably also go for like a C or a K sound, like ka or sa or whatever. Not chow. But I do know similar letters from Czech, actually, from Czech language. How do you guys make new friends in Germany? We know Tang joined the choir. Did Eti join any clubs? Yes, Tang joined the choir, and Tang also worked in an animal sanctuary. And he also made a friend by just randomly talking to a person on the street, who's now actually quite a good friend of him, and they regularly meet. I did not join any clubs yet. I do think about that. I still think about maybe archery or something. But yeah, I do have some friends here, so, and I kind of reactivated some friendships from the past, actually. So not sure if I want to join some clubs yet, but I think about it.
That's funny.
Sniper says you guys seem very happy. That's a good thing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is definitely. It's definitely a good thing to be happy, I guess. I do think I need to turn on some light, by the way. It gets really dark here. Let me turn on some light.
Can you bring me some coke?
Yeah.
Your coke?
Light, honey. Here, take the rest from the bottle.
Why make glasses?
You want a glass? Yeah.
Thank you.
This is not so much brighter, I think.
No.
I think we need a better light on, like, on the other side of the camera. Next time maybe. Or we need to start earlier when it's a bit brighter
Welcome
outside.
to Germany.
Welcome to Germany in winter, yeah.
Winter.
Definitely quite dark. Okay, thank you. Cool. That's good that I'm pronouncing this right. So, Chowdash is asking, how does your work with the terrarium stuff go? Did you make any money?
Some.
Some.
But not that much. People here don't like that. I don't understand.
Oh, they do. It's just difficult, I think,
They're difficult to sell.
to sell for, like, in this way. Yeah.
The marketing not run well.
Actually, you don't really have any marketing. To be honest, like, so far, this is really more of a trial thing, I think, for him. It's not that serious yet. We didn't open a business for that yet or so, which we would need to do if we were actually quite serious. If we were actually seriously trying to make money with that. So far it's basically just a trial, and Tang has just put some of these on Kleinanzeigen, which is kind of like
People don't want
Craigslist.
free stuff there.
Yeah, I don't know. So Kleinanzeigen is like the US Craigslist or so. So you can buy and sell used things from private people, and that's pretty much the only place where you put them. So, and the thing is that works chronologically. So you see anti-chronologically, you should say. So you see the newest stuff always on top, and therefore, if you have something there for like a week or so, it will be just like very far down the list, and so it's not a very good way of marketing, of course. Kein Problem, Mario. Sniper, I'm not really sure what you mean. Happy people. Sorry, I misread. I do know what you mean. I'm sorry. Happy people are a rare breed in this day and age. Yeah, you're right. And to be honest, coming back to Germany makes me realize that as well. Like, people here seem to be a bit unhappier in general.
In Germany?
You think? You don't? You don't think? I mean, it depends.
A little
Like,
bit.
it really depends.
But some people think they live quite chill.
Yeah, I think overall life is more chill here, and people live a more chill life. But it also a bunch of people who are very unhappy right now. I don't know. But I think you always get that. Also in Vietnam, I think. It's just that people are not so vocal about that in Vietnam. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Sniper. There's too much hate out there in the world, definitely. Do you have a favorite sport? Not really. I used
shopping.
The way you do that, you could sometimes call it a sport. Yeah, true. No, I used to do historical fencing in the past, and I would love to do this again, but it's just impossible with my schedule at the moment. It needs like 3 hours or so per training, and then like 3 or 4 trainings per week, and I don't know, and it's not close by, unfortunately. So that's not possible right now. Apart from that, I'm not really interested in that many sports. Archery, like I said, would be one thing I'm actually considering. No, shopping isn't sports, not really, no. Although, like,
Oh my god,
you could argue,
try to shopping with me.
you could argue that it becomes sport with time sometimes.
Like 20 kilogram one hand, you know, and you're just walking faster, so you're not less the train.
Tank's trials are very ADHD and inspiring. I love watching Tank's projects. Thank you. That's, I guess, yeah.
Quick one.
Tata says like your trials are very ADHD and very inspiring,
Uh,
and they love watching your projects. That's cool.
oh, thank you.
Melika says I want one of his terrarium, but I think it's impossible.
Where are you now?
Melika, you are in Turkey, right? That's probably difficult to
No.
to send that, to be honest, because they're all out of glass and they need to stand upright. Otherwise, of course, this just falls apart. So yeah, not sure how we can do that. If we ever come to Turkey, maybe we can grab one of them. I don't know. Can we actually? Can we bring one
No.
such thing on the plane?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure, because it's also life plans. So life plans is a tricky thing actually when you travel internationally. Things like produce and life plans and stuff are actually tricky to bring, I think, because like you bring foreign plans to another country and that could, influence that country's other plans and stuff like that. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Edison said window shopping is a favorite sport, cheap too. True.
True.
Tyne likes to do that too.
No.
Mala says, the two of you always make me laugh and smile. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, maybe one day, America. Let's see. If we do come to Turkey and we actually have a way of bringing one of those classes, then we can maybe think about it.
In the plan, I don't think they like you.
I don't know. I mean, we could maybe also take the train, but that takes obviously some time to do. So, but the thing that I just said with bringing foreign plans would still apply, of course. So I don't know. Elena, I think is. Oops, my phone's light turned on. Let me translate your comment. I think your name is Elena, right? But I need to translate it. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah, I think really Turkey probably is quite interesting to visit, and I think you said we should come to Samsun, right? Is that how do you pronounce that city actually?
To know it's from Turkey, right?
Yeah. Samsun. Historically known as Samsunta and Amisos. North coast of Turkey, major Black Sea port. Cool. Looks beautiful actually. Yes, Samsun, okay. Oh, that's actually quite nice there. So you live near Samsun, right? I like coastal cities really. They're quite nice. Aof asks, is there snow there? I really like snow. Yeah, I really like snow too. But so far, we only had 2 days where we had a little bit snow, not very much, unfortunately. And now the snow's gone again.
At least I have picture, that's fine.
Yeah, but really there was not that much snow yet, unfortunately.
And it's super cold.
The winters in Germany are getting really warm and wet. We had a lot of weeks where it was just wet, just rainy and grey all the time. It was very annoying. Mario says, have a nice Sunday, enjoy the rest of the weekend. You're going to make this more often to go live on YouTube? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so. It's
I
a
think
good idea.
I think going live is actually quite nice for us. I don't know if you were here when I said that earlier, but the problem with making videos is that they, editing and also adding the subtitles actually takes quite a lot of time. And doing this every week is quite difficult at the moment. I think I really need to, doing this with a near full-time job, and of course the English subtitles I'm doing, so and then from the English subtitles we translate them automatically into other languages. But for a video that has a lot of talking, that just takes a lot of time, really, and unfortunately we just can't really do this usually, which is quite sad, to be honest. I would like to do a video every week, and so going live is a nice alternative because we can react right away to what you say. I actually really like this. It's kind of like talking to you, well, live, obviously. And then also there's not much work related to that, so I actually really like them, right? You also like going live, right?
Yeah.
And it's quite chill, like you can just go live. And I think we probably will move over to announcing that also properly. Today we just went live spontaneously. So I think we should announce it and maybe even try to do it regular to a set schedule so you guys know when we are live. What do you think?
It's a great idea.
Yeah? Have a nice evening, Mario.
Oh, we live in 2 hours already.
Yeah, I think we will also soon go off anyway. 1.5 hours actually, we are already. Hi, Mamta. Yeah, Samsung looks like a nice city, Malika, really. And I saw some very nice pictures.
Samsung?
Samsung is the city that Malika lives in, yes. It's
Samsung?
a...
Phone?
No, not... I know the name sounds similar, but no. It's, here.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it looks nice, right?
Oh, so beautiful. Let's go there. We need more money.
It's
Donate for us so we can go there.
It's on the north coast of Turkey, so at the Black Sea. It's not that big. It's like 700,000 people, but it looks really nice. Hi, Blueberry. Hi, Taudas. We are playing Powered at the moment. Well, for the last few weeks, actually, we should say. We have been playing this game quite a lot recently. It's a lot of fun together, really. So, I have my main computer there behind this phone that's recording right now, and Tyne is using a secondary laptop down there, and so we're playing together online, but on the couch together. So it's quite cool, really. It's actually one of the things that we really like to do, playing together, and I think it's a nice thing, a nice couple thing to do, rather than something that's more like passive, like watching movies or so, which we also do, but I feel like playing together is kind of cool. Oh, that's nice, Melik, historical nature beauty sounds good, and so far the pictures really look very, very good. I'm not sure, Blueberry, what you mean with what comment. Maybe say again. Oh, wait, you're asking if we can see your comments. Yes, we can see your comments. Act normal, Josh. Act normal and smile, yeah. Thank you, Edison. Yeah, we actually, to be honest, we actually still have videos lying around that we filmed that we didn't edit yet. Those are not really travel videos, but where we did like a day trip or so. and when we do something, we usually film it, and then sometimes it takes a while until we can actually edit it.
Which one?
I think we did not do Wildpark Schwarzenberg yet, right?
What? Which one?
The zoo, the forest zoo that we went to.
Oh, really?
Did we do Polaris yet?
I don't know.
I think we didn't do Polaris yet either, actually.
Remember?
I think we have a lot of videos lying around that we haven't done yet. We need an editor. And a subtitle editor. Charlotte, you have a city that's named Batman? Really? That's so cool. Hi to Bangladesh. Really, Sniper? Like, people don't respond to comments? I don't know, like, for me, that's the whole point of doing this. Honestly, I would say the most fun part of running this channel really is to read the comments and actually interact with you
No,
guys.
I think like some live have a couple thousand people, you know. It's hard to answer all of them. But we are our lives 10 and something. It's easy.
Yeah,
It's
true. I
easy.
mean, right now there's like 18, 20 people. I don't know which phone's right, by the way. This phone says 18, that one says 21.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, you can ask questions live at ease, and we will try to answer them if they're not too personal. Um, oh, that's what you mean, Sniper. Yeah. I think there's quite a lot of channels where people just, I don't know, kind of like to show themselves, but don't really care about the people that interact with them or try to interact with them. I actually really like this part. Like, there's seriously a lot of people in the comments where I remember the profile picture or the name, even if the name is something cryptic, like it's just like, I don't know, symbols and letters or so, and as you can't really pronounce it. Even then, I do remember some people where I also know the name by now. So, for example, we have one follower who's called Pete, and I don't remember exactly his YouTube handle, but it has something with A and a few numbers. But when I see it, I know it. And this is so nice that you recognize people where you like, oh, I've seen comments from this person, and then like a few weeks afterwards, you recognize this person again. And there's like earlier, Peggy was here, for example, who's also commenting on a lot of videos. Andrea from Switzerland, also commenting a lot on our videos. So I really know a couple of you guys by name. And this is really, really cool. And obviously, the bigger we get, the more difficult this will be. And we will probably at some point not be able to answer all of the comments. That's already getting sometimes difficult, to be honest, because it really takes hours sometimes to answer everything. If we have a lot of comments, then I can sometimes sit down for like 2 hours and answer comments. And of course, we can't always do that at some point. But we're trying. And we definitely will read everything. And here, when we're live and there's not so many people, like now, I mean, it's just around 20 people, 25 maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't know which one's right. But if it's just a few people like now, then of course we can react to nearly everything here, so it's easy. If it's a few thousand people watching, that's probably it's gonna be really difficult to answer everything because it's like you know. Chowder says, come here too because my cat also watches. That's nice. We like cats, so. Yeah, we actually have a cat, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but maybe if you watch one of our older videos, you see that we technically have a cat. He's called Ninja. He's a street cat. We picked him up from under a car near where we used to live in Hanoi. And we had to unfortunately leave him in Vietnam because there was just too big of a risk to take him to Germany. And
he don't like trouble anyway.
And he doesn't like to be in boxes at all. No, like he literally broke his leg at the vet when he was just in the box for like how long? 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Yeah. He broke his leg trying to go out. So like traveling from Vietnam to Germany, he probably would need to stay in a box for 20 to 30 hours or so. That would be just crazy. He would just be screaming all the time and bothering people, and it would be very, very unpleasant for him. Plus, there was actually the risk that the German customs would say, um, we don't let him in. And then if German customs would say we don't let the cat in, either we would need to send him back or they would actually kill him. And so with that risk, we said, nah, we're not gonna do that. And so Ninja is now back at Tang's family's house and has quite a happy life with a little dog he made friends with, and yeah, quite nice. Maybe we can share some video about Ninja at some point. Thank you, Sniper. Share any weird experience in a foreign country where both of you were present. Actually, apart from Denmark, we didn't really go to any foreign country yet, did we?
No.
Like we never really traveled to any foreign country
Oh,
apart.
I go to Austria. But not different here.
Yeah, Austria is not that different from Germany, and you also went there with your friend, not with me. No, we didn't actually travel to any foreign country together yet. We did travel to Denmark, of course, and we did stuff here in Germany, but that's not foreign to me. And we did stuff in Vietnam, but that's not foreign to Dang, of course. And so we are actually thinking about maybe doing something like Greece or so in the summer. I don't know, not sure yet. That's an idea. Or maybe Istanbul, I mean, or Samsun. These ideas came out now, so let's see. My cat agrees with you. Just letting you know. That's great, Chadash. That's good. Steven says, do you know puja? No, I don't know. What is puja?
Puja.
I don't know. Malika says, oh my god, this travel is stressful for cats. Yeah, definitely. So it was really not a good idea to bring Ninja, and that's also why we left him in Vietnam, even though we kind of missed him.
I think it's a good idea. Left him here.
Yeah, he seems happy. He has a dog friend, like I said, and he has a lot of space around him. He has a safe house. He gets fed properly and everything, and he has a lot of space to run around and play on the roofs near the neighbor, like on the neighbors' houses, basically. Go and hunt cockroaches and rats and all that. Sniper, I've got to go for now. Hope the best for you. Thank you, and have a nice day, evening, whatever time it is right now. And yes, we will try to be happy and nice to each other, of course. Thank you, Chowdash. That's actually really nice. Istanbul is seriously a consideration, actually. I think we can really think about that. I heard a lot of interesting things about Istanbul.
Or we can go to Hungary.
Hungary? Maybe, yeah. We can visit a friend there. Although I didn't hear so many good things about Hungary recently. But yeah, we could think about it. Life at Ease is sharing their story, the travel story. So I went to Thailand in 2017. I was a 7th grader back then, so roamed around the walking street, the red light area with my parents. Most embarrassing moments of my life. I think you mean red light area, right? Yeah, I know there are some corners in Bangkok, especially where you maybe don't want to go with your parents. True. Ruth says something I don't quite understand. Let me translate. Oh, Ruth, welcome, and hi to, how do you pronounce it, Tijuana? Is that right? Oh, I'm not really sure. Mexico. Hi to Mexico. Monica, but if we do come to Istanbul, I think we can also come to Samsun. Actually, we can do a small Turkey trip and at least visit 2 locations. I think that's okay. I think those 2 cities are also quite different from each other, right?
Mm.
Like I know there's a river. Is it a river going through Istanbul, or is it like a? Oh, I'm not really sure actually. But there's definitely water going through Istanbul. I know. Peggy says, have a nice rest of the evening, stay healthy and happy, and she has a girls' evening now. So, liebe Grüße an dich, Peggy. Viel Spaß bei
Thank
deinem,
you, Peggy.
viel Spaß mit deinem Mädelsabend.
Schönen Abend.
Schönen Abend. Yeah, new country unlocked, Medicare, right? That's cool. I think actually, do you wanna slowly relax a bit?
Yeah.
Stop, because we have been on for over 1.5 hours. I think we also need to rest a bit. Talking for like over 1.5 hours, I feel it in my throat already a bit. So.
And my phone needs to charging too.
Yeah, true. The guy with long black hair gives rich auntie vibe.
What?
The guy with long black hair gives a rich auntie vibe. Yeah, he can sometimes be a bit like an auntie. The rich part is not really there.
What rich auntie?
Not really rich.
No, I'm not rich, I'm fucking poor.
Auntie sometimes fits though. Anyway, guys, I think we need to rest a little bit. And we have been on for like over 1.5 hours, so we wish you a great evening or day, depending on where you are. I know some of you are in Asia, so some of you probably it's quite late already actually. It's probably already like 10 or 12, depending on where you are. And some of you are in the US, so it's rather morning now. So hope you either have a great day or a good night, or both. And see you next time, yeah? I think going live is good, right? I think we can do this more often, really. And I think we can also leave the live maybe on the channel. Not quite sure yet how we do that. The last live we set to private.
I mean, just set the private.
Maybe for now. Maybe I can cut out some spots from here. I don't know. Let's see.
So people wouldn't see our live more.
I mean, we can actually leave it. I don't know. Let's try to leave it for now. I never did so. Oh, we do have the one where we were playing games. We can also play games with you guys sometimes, actually. Anyway, as you can see, it's getting dark. It is actually very dark right now already. The moon is already up, and we need a break, I think. Have a good time, yeah? Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
In Chocolate Cupcake Friend, we talk about.
Oh, okay.
What?
I remember something, yeah. That's so nice. Have a great time, yeah? And see you next time. Wait, we need to actually turn this off. Bye bye.